ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Box 18 podcast. It is wonderful to have you guys here again watching us on your screen. This is the Matchday 2 overview of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. I'm here with my guys. With me, I have
Nelson,
and also I have
Alden.
The Matchday 1 gave us quite a lot of dramas, and we analysed it together. So join us together, guys, as we are going to be analysing the Matchday 2 of the FIFA 2026 World Cup. Now, let me start with something very, very important. I feel everybody has a pick when it comes to the guest match so far. I won't lie, Matchday 2 has been very, very interesting. So, which one for you has to be your best match for the Matchday 2?
For me, my best match for Matchday 2 was Netherlands-Sweden.
Netherlands-Sweden, that would be great.
I wasn't expecting it to turn out the way it is because Sweden had a very good game in Matchday 1, winning 5-1. Only for them to come and concede 5-1 again. It was so funny. So that for me was the most interesting game of the game week.
That's a good pick. Cousin, what do you think?
Well, for me, it is the Norway-Senegal match.
Norway-Senegal.
Yeah.
That's a great pick. But Norway were leading 3-0.
There's so many dramas, from the late end, partly from the third half of the game, whereby Senegal is trying to pull up.
That's quite a nice one. For me, I'll go one of the hosting nation, which is Canada. Canada against Qatar. It ended up in 6-0. Unfortunately, when the match was coming to an end, the injury to Ismail Kone wanted to spoil the whole mood. But it was a great match for me, actually. Winning 6-0 in your own turf. That's a nice one. Okay, we go to which team has the best team performance for you? The best team performance at the Matchday 2.
For me, I'll choose Canada. You remember last week I said that Canada players Canada was like the only team I know that the coach allowed the players to express themselves properly, and it came to fruition. The players rewarded their manager for believing in them, and they turned up well. So for me, Canada was a better team.
What do you think is the best team performance?
Well, that's absolutely the Portugal match. Portugal with the end 5-0. We are all expecting Portugal to win that game, but I was just expecting Portugal to probably win 2-0 or
You are the only one expecting Portugal to win 2-0. In fact, I'm disappointed. I was expecting 8-0 from my end. I was expecting 8-0. For me, definitely, I'll have to go Portugal versus Uzbekistan. The game was just Portugal. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, Nuno Mendes, everyone turning up back to back. I think that has to be one of the greatest matches in the FIFA World Cup history.
8-0 is a very biased opinion. 8-0.
Oh,
so you believe the Uzbekistan team came to the World Cup to kiss Ronaldo's ass?
A certain Argentina team could not even produce what to do. Well, we'll talk about that later on in the show. Quite a lot of players put on a show at the Matchday 2. Who is for you the best player?
Well, the player for Matchday 2 has to be Luis Diaz from Colombia.
Luis Diaz, yeah.
He has a very, very nice game against Diaz from
Luis Diaz.
He scored 2 goals, but unfortunately it was Salah's goal.
The performance was top notch, actually. Who do you think is your best player? Or who performed well for you?
Okay, let me start with this. Normally, I would have said Ronaldo, since he came in late to the party. He had 2 goals, but unfortunately for him,
we don't have to be sentimental.
He joined an already trained, how do I put it?
Already moving train.
Yeah. Whereby his counterparts goals. Lionel Messi had 2 goals, Erling Haaland had 2 goals, Mbappe had 2 goals. So Ronaldo scored 2 goals.
Even Gakpo has 2 goals.
Can you imagine?
Okay,
Gakpo
certainly we have a comparison between Ronaldo and Gakpo.
Gakpo has as much goals as Ronaldo.
Why
Why Messi at the age of 39 is leading the pack of younger generations in the 2026 World Cup. So, but for me, the outstanding player was Jonathan Davis of Canada. He was one of the few players to bag an hat-trick during the game week 2, and I feel like that was awesome performance. He rewarded his manager excellently, so I'll take that for me.
Yeah, Jonathan David is a good one. The best player, I think, is undeniable the GOAT, the Mr. Ballon d'Or, the greatest of all time, Mr. Dr. Engineer Cristiano dos Santos Aveiro Ronaldo. Olutimi
should have been offside.
How is he offside? You don't have to be sentimental here. Let's not say too much. Cristiano Ronaldo for me is the best player. Now let's go to the biggest shock of Matchday 2. The biggest shock. Maybe in one of the matches.
For me, Or I'll feel like I'll say Senegal. I was not expecting Senegal
yes.
to be in the position
So
where
at
they are
least
now.
they draw. At
Losing
least they
two
draw.
games in your
Yeah.
group stage,
Yeah.
it is terrible. I feel so bad for them.
At least
because
they
I
draw.
expected more. I'll push Morocco and Senegal from Africa. But now we are seeing other teams step up, and the likes of Senegal losing two games. It's just disappointing for me.
Disappointing, absolutely. Disappointing. Which shock for you?
Well, it has to be Belgium, Iran.
Belgium.
Ended
I'm so disappointed in Belgium, but I don't expect too much from them. The golden generation they played without no trophy, and I don't think this crop of players are ready to win anything. For me, I will go Belgium also. The biggest shock for me has to be Belgium. Iran of all teams. Well, Belgium, that has to be the biggest shock for me. The 1-1 draw between Belgium and Iran. Now let's go to the biggest disappointment. Maybe from a team or from a player. Biggest disappointment for you. Maybe team or player. Which one for you?
The most disappointing team for me is still Senegal. They are underperforming. Like,
would you say they are underperforming or they are playing against a team better than them? It is two-sided if you ask me, sir.
Well, I would say that the other teams are better than them because every single team had equal amount of time to prepare. They were all aware of the opponents they will be facing in their groups. And Senegal not even gaining a single point is disappointing. They are the current African champions. Well, in my books, they are the current African champions.
Yeah.
But the African champions should be at least having a point in their group stage games. 0 points is totally disappointing.
At least they draw against Norway. Yeah. Cousin, for you, the biggest disappointment, maybe player or team.
That's the Belgium. Very low performance against the I spent a lot of time about what they are performing.
For me, I'll go player basically. Kevin De Bruyne, please, man, step up your game. In as much as Belgium, they have a lot of strikers and forwards that misuse the passes, but Kevin De Bruyne, please step up your game. Please step up your game. Now we go the Golden Boot segment. Currently, I think Lionel Messi is leading the chart with 5 goals, followed with not Cristiano Ronaldo. We have Kylian Mbappe, the likes of Erling Haaland, then Cristiano Ronaldo too with a couple of goals. Who do you think is going to spring up amongst the three? Well, any changes in your chart?
All I can say is Argentina plays Jordan next. With that information,
yes.
just do what you want with that information. Argentina Jordan. Well, what do you think? Lionel Messi for you too?
Sure, definitely.
I feel Cristiano Ronaldo will score 4 goals. Against Colombia. Yes. Colombia don't play spectacular football.
This is not Uzbekistan.
He does not mean bro.
Ronaldo could not even perform against DR Congo.
He does not mean he was off in that
Almighty Colombia.
Almighty Colombia is almighty.
Okay, no
I go Cristiano Ronaldo. I feel Ronaldo will score 3 more goals.
And I feel Portugal might lose that game.
Portugal will not lose that game. Take it from me.
Yes. I see a
And also, I
Portugal might lose
think
that game.
Kylian Mbappe is
Colombia was not Ecuador. People mix them up.
Yes.
It's Colombia, not Ecuador.
Still doesn't mean for me.
And this Portuguese team, their players are very ambitious, which is alright by me. But at the same time, it might affect their game. Last match, they obviously played for Ronaldo and it turned out well for them.
Yeah.
But I don't know, against Colombia might not give them that chance to do that. And I hope they win, but in my book, they might lose that match.
You don't hope for Portugal to win. We will win. Ales Comos do Portugal. I am Portuguese and I am Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is my father. Trace it back to the years. Well, I think Kylian Mbappe will spring up by amongst the 3, scoring a hat-trick or a brace for me. I think Mbappe is going to overtake the Messi for me, sir. I think Messi will later end up with that 5 goals. He don't know scoring any goal for this competition.
That's very, very biased.
Argentina take Jordan next, so watch out for the goals.
We'll see how it goes. So we go the group by group dissection. For me, I will start with which of these World Cup groups do you think is already done? It's a done deal. Nothing is going to happen. No special performance, no special results. Which group for you?
For me, Group E, Germany.
Yes.
6 points already. Ivory Coast with 3 points. Ecuador and Croatia with 1 point. So I feel like no matter what happens, worst case scenario, Germany qualifies for the group. Ivory Coast qualifies from the group. So I'm not sure if Ecuador or Croatia will have any huge opportunity to reach the best third place. So I feel like Ghana and Ivory Coast are done. They are qualified.
Yeah.
For me, I'll go Group A. Definitely, Mexico is going. Either South Africa or South Korea to join them. I don't know which, but I think Group A for me, Mexico. Just because of their hosting rights. But I feel either South Africa or South Korea is going to join them. Then I also go Group C. Brazil, Morocco. Either one of them is winning the group.
They are both going.
Yeah.
But I don't think any other person is ready to challenge them. Scotland, they don't seem like a
Which
serious
one for you?
They don't seem like a
That
serious
is France are not winning.
Yeah, France are not winning. But I think Senegal is going to qualify as a third place team.
Senegal might not, because even if they win their last game, they'll just end up with 3 points. And 3 points might not be good enough for them because they are teams with 4 points and lots of goals. So I don't know.
That's a very tricky one, actually. Okay, now let's go to what group do you consider as group of death? That you think it is still open for everyone to see?
So that has to be the Belgium group.
Belgium,
Egypt, and Iran group. Very much alive group. Anyone can pull up a surprise at 9 minutes or anything. So
Egypt leading with 4 points, Iran 2 points, Belgium 2 points, New Zealand 1 point. Yeah, it's still very much.
England is also very tight. England, Ghana, Croatia. Those 3 teams. England can end up being third position. They are not careful. Ghana can also end up being third position.
I feel Ghana will qualify as
4 points.
I think
and Croatia has 3 points. Croatia can win their next game with 6 points. And England and Ghana draw their next games. So you can't really say what will happen. So I guess I'm still saying that's a very tight group. That's
a very tight group. Now I think for me I'll go Group H. Why I'm going Group H is we have Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is out of this.
So it's only Uruguay and Cape Verde.
No, well, Spain has already qualified, but you cannot say you cannot. The thing is, I feel Cape Verde is going to beat Saudi Arabia. Then it's going to be between Uruguay and Spain. Uruguay will have to put up a fight against Spain. I think the maximum Spain we see from that match will be a draw. I don't see Spain beating a defensive Uruguay. They might not be good enough attacking wise because they are lacking great midfielders. You cannot be having somebody like Ugarte starting in your midfield. So I feel like the group is still open based on Uruguay playing as a defensive team. All they have to do is just play contain and counter. I don't see Spain doing too much. I don't see Spain doing too much.
They won 4-0 in their last match. Do that.
They won 4-0 doesn't mean anything actually. So I think I'm going Group G and Group H for me. That means Egypt and Iran, then Spain and Uruguay.
France, Norway, they are going. Argentina is also qualified. They are also qualified. Colombia, Portugal, they are
you're not saying anything about Colombia and Portugal.
Colombia and Portugal should qualify comfortably.
Oh,
Colombia already have 6 points.
You mean Portugal will qualify?
And they might end up beating Colombia.
Yeah.
So, because Colombia might rest their players since they are already qualified. They might rest some of their players and Portugal can take advantage of that and beat them.
Colombia, do not rest your players. They are coming for you.
They just make everything easy for Ronaldo. So I am not surprised everything is great.
You see, one of the greatest mistakes you can ever make in your life is having Messi fans as your friend. They don't like you. Like they literally don't like you. Because what do you mean by they make everything easy for Ronaldo? Yes, please expatiate.
Messi leads, others follow.
Messi leads, others follow. Well, has Messi scored in 6 World Cups?
Well, 5 World Cups with more goals than Ronaldo.
Well, more goals, but he has 8 penalties. Thank you very much.
Please take penalties away from the game. The day you take penalties away from the game.
Oh my God. This is getting very, very interesting.
Take penalties away from the game.
This is getting very, very interesting.
In fact, Ronaldo has the most penalty goals in the world.
In the World Cup, we are not using the word as a context. We are saying in the world.
I'm so sorry that Ronaldo could not go past group stages most of his tournaments, and I don't think he has any knockout goals. No, he doesn't. Why Messi have a goal in the group stage, knockouts, quarter-final, semi-final, and the final
itself?
No. Cristiano dos Santos and Ronaldo. You know, this should be a charge up for you.
As 39-year-old,
the Messi Ronaldo
please.
Messi is 39 years old. You can have one person as your favorite. get, you can have one person as your favorite, but you being sentimental, saying Ronaldo plays probably much more.
You don't get the point. See,
back in the day,
argue that Messi over Ronaldo, I won't do that with you guys.
Back in the day, players like Mbappe and Vinicius to say their idol is Ronaldo, but now they have Messi, 39-year-old, leading the pack, being ahead, bringing them forward, telling them this is how to score goals, putting them like being a pace setter. You guys, Ronaldo is not joining the party. He's trying to say,
you guys, please save me, please save me.
Ronaldo and Poligapa.
I think we need more Ronaldo fans on this podcast, please. Ronaldo fans, please audition for this podcast.
Vinicius is a better player this World Cup than
you guys.
Yes, so far.
Well,
me.
On what point? On what ground? On what ground?
Jonathan Davis is a better player than Ronaldo in this tournament.
Poligapa is a better player in this tournament than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Say less, do more. Now let's go to the next segment, which is the hot take segment. We are going to be dissecting a lot of things we think we have seen in the Matchday 2 of the World Cup, and I will be asking everyone about their take on it. Number one, Belgium are the biggest disappointment after Matchday 2. What do you have to say about it, Jose?
Well, I have to agree with that. They don't think the most
disappointing thing.
Yes.
You feel they are the biggest disappointment?
Yes, so far, yeah.
What do you think about our team?
I would disagree because
considering that
Senegal is the most disappointing.
Considering that Belgium are playing against Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand, just with 2 points.
Just with 2 points. Yes.
Nigeria will comfortably beat Egypt. So I don't regard Egypt in 2026 as a big team.
I guess we'll never know because Nigeria is not qualified.
Well, it is what it is. I think Belgium are actually, I agree with this one thing, they are the biggest disappointment for me. No other disappointing team than this Belgium. Morocco, I mean Senegal. Senegal not performing. You have to look at it in a way. Senegal don't have too much of the history when it comes to the World Cup. Belgium, they played in the semi-finals. In fact, in 2018 they were the third. Like, in fact, from 2018 to around 2020, they were ranked first on the FIFA World Cup table. So you saying that Senegal is more disappointing than Belgium?
I'm saying it from an African perspective. Our champions should be doing better on the world stage.
Morocco are our champions.
I don't know about that. That's for FIFA to decide. But for me, the team I saw lift the African Cup of Nations on my screen in Senegal, and I expect them to at least turn up in this World Cup. So, 3 points should be the least acceptable amount of points Senegal should have at this stage of the group stage. But I'm so disappointed. I don't know if
this is me. I feel like if you are playing against France and Belgium, no matter who you think you are, you cannot be playing against an attack such when you have the likes of Martin Odegaard, Erling Haaland, Antonio Nusa playing against the likes of dead Koulibaly.
Ismail Assar is not a small player.
I'm not saying he's a small player, but you have to consider the teams they are playing against. Look at Morocco now. Well, you have a point to do. Morocco put up a show against Brazil. I feel Senegal should have done the same against Norway at least. Get a point or 3 points. Well, now let's go to the next one. It says here that Japan are one of the most dangerous underdogs in this tournament.
Japan.
What do you think?
For me, I'll say the most dangerous underdog should be Cape
Verde. Nah.
Because yes, we're not expecting anything awesome from them, but we've been able to maintain earning a point in most of their games, which is commendable. They played against the likes of Uruguay and they managed to still take a point home. They drew that game 2-2, and they did the same thing against Spain. All they need now is to win their last game, which is possible. And they are qualified
against Saudi Arabia. Yes, I feel you win. But I think I predicted.
You sure me say you know reason this thing?
I predicted Ecuador to be the greatest underdog.
Ecuador.
But Japan spring up. The thing is, I feel like Japan is not even an underdog. You want to look at it.
Yes, they're one of the giants in Asia.
Exactly. They've been playing beautiful football since the 2014 World Cup. Well, Cousin, what do you think? Do you think they are the biggest underdog?
I have to agree with you on that.
Well, another of the odd thing I think I have here is USA are quietly becoming a contender. I think I see them in the quarters of the semis.
Well, they have the 12th man behind them, which is the fans, and they have that force pushing the United States team. And I feel like that will be a very good advantage for them in this tournament. They might end up going to the round of 16. I don't know if they can push to the quarters or semis if they are good enough, or if they have that depth to go up to that point. But I see them getting to the round of 16 comfortably. They have a very good squad. They understand each other. They play team football. Their management seems good, and there's a lot of momentum in their team currently. So I see them doing round of 16. Let me not say beyond that.
What do you think? Do you see them in the quarters or the semis?
Probably round of they have that moment, like they've been playing so well, but they should not qualify beyond
round of 16. Well, I think I predicted it very early that I see United States in the quarterfinals. I think they are going to cause an upset. You come to look at it, you cannot see this United States playing Belgium in the round of 16 and they will not easily glide through. So I see them going through. I see them going through to the quarters. And if they have an easy route,
Belgium might end up edging them based on experience.
I don't see this Belgium team doing,
and I don't see this United States being experienced enough. They might just be like us now, 4 shots at the end of the day.
I like that. Coming from an Arsenal fan, I like that. Save it. All right. The last one should be Morocco are built to upset a giant in this knockout round. What do you think?
Knockout round.
Yes.
They should qualify, which I expect them to.
Yeah. Do you think? I'm saying for an example now. Do you think if Morocco plays France or they play England, you see them creating an upset?
England, yes, they should, because the game against Brazil was an eye-opener.
Yeah.
The Moroccan team were not, they were not faced with the fact that the Brazilians were good. They were very, very good. Their captain Hakimi has been so good this tournament. He has been showing up for the Moroccan team, and I believe that they will create a serious upset against any top team in this tournament.
What top team do you have in mind?
Against the likes of England, because England have been underwhelming for me personally. I feel they can do more, and I don't understand why it's not starting main players like Saka and Rashford, who had a very beautiful season. But he has chosen to start players like Gordon, Madrid, which I don't know what Thomas Tuchel is doing.
I can't really fathom the reason.
I'm glad Obama is not there.
I can't fathom the reason behind you starting a Madrid ahead of Saka.
Yes, yeah.
I feel like I still go with Gordon. Gordon because of his energy. Tuchel likes his winger.
I'd rather play in the position of Gordon.
Never. I'd rather play no winger than play Eberechi as a winger. Eberechi, I personally am a better player
as a winger is excellent, and you are just being biased.
I'm not being biased here.
But I'm glad Obama is option.
I would even. Oh my God.
Then I
don't want to talk about Obama.
Based on the England-Ghana game, I noticed that the England team were focusing their attack on crossing. If they wanted to do that, they should have taken Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
But James is an excellent crosser too. But I think Arnold would have excelled in that position.
Arnold would have done any better than James. Take it from me. Chris James is one of the best crossers of the ball when it comes to the football history in general. Better than Trent Alexander-Arnold, if you ask me. Yes. All right. Now, I'm going to add this to it. I am taking Portugal as a serious contender of this 2026 World Cup. What do you have to say about it?
Well, you can only say that if you are going to base it.
I'm not being sentimental here. This is an hot take.
Okay, you are saying this based on the tournament is working based on aura. We're not using aura to play football here. We're talking about sports. We're talking about the game. We're talking about tactics. We're talking about attacking. We're talking about good defense. In the tournament, you can score 1-0 for every single game and win the World Cup. We're talking about that. We're not talking about Mr. Aura himself, Mr. I'm back. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about attack, precision. Spain has been good. England has been. No, not England. Spain, Argentina, yes. Not Portugal. Portugal have not win against the RC Congo.
Fun fact.
The RC Congo.
I have watched Argentina 2 times and I don't see any spectacular team.
Well, they won 2 games with clean sheets. 2 without for sure.
I don't see any spectacular team. Okay. Let me ask you. I have a question to ask Cousin. What style of play do you think Argentina play?
They start to win the games without competition.
I am asking you. Okay, if I have the likes of Jose Mourinho, a Jose Mourinho team is a defensive team. They play contain and counter. What do you think makes that Argentina team special? What is their gameplay exactly? What do you see?
Now let me just give you a context.
Yes.
The current Argentina teams are champions. The current players are the one that won the Copa America twice. They won the Finalissima. They won the World Cup. And it is this same set of players that are in this current World Cup. So they are winners automatically. They have that winning mentality. It's not something they have to rethink. They are experienced winners. It's a winning squad. You can't compare that to the Portuguese team that are always struggling, always ending in tears. You don't need interesting football to win the tournament. You don't need interesting football to win a 7-game tournament according to Ronaldo. All you need is to win your games, and they've done it. They've won 2 games without conceding a single goal.
Since it's just a 7 game
tournament. Okay, now 8 games because of the round of 32. But then they are winning their games.
This is not a league whereby you have to
gain points or something. They are just winning their games.
Now, I think with both of them, what they are saying is win your game.
Yes.
Argentina win your game.
They've been winning.
Portugal, I will deliver my polling units. I will win my game. But Argentina, this is an open invitation.
Be there.
Win your game.
Colombia will win Portugal. Be there.
What underdog team do you think will sneak through?
But I have to go with my African brother. I have to Senegal.
Senegal. You would only call Senegal underdog based on
their
performance currently. Yeah.
But they are not an underdog. They are just a very disappointing team that should go back to their house.
Cabo Verde.
Yes, I want them to qualify.
It is not because of their football actually. I want to be seeing more of something in this
football heritage. A country with less than 300,000 people.
If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I am not.
Oh, they are beautiful women.
Yes, please, bring them. Actually, so but let's be realistic here. Cabo Verde have been fantastic at this World Cup. They have been unbeaten currently. So I think they will sneak through for me. Now let's go to the concluding part. What do you think will happen? Maybe at the course of this World Cup.
I feel like Argentina might be back to back.
That's
very, very
2026 and you are still divisional.
But I feel like they might end up being back.
2026.
I feel like Argentina and Portugal will meet each other in this tournament. I feel like they might meet in the face of this tournament.
That's probably the round of
quarter final. I see Argentina Portugal meeting in the quarter final. And Cristiano Ronaldo scoring 3 goals in that match.
I don't know. I feel like neither of them will end up scoring that match. But the better Argentine.
The Mr. Turn Up himself, he's going to turn up. I trust him.
Well, he did not turn up against the Congo.
He doesn't turn up in small games. He plays when the pressure is high. When the
start.
Yeah.
A non-footballing nation.
Alright, Cousin, what do you think?
Well, this guy should probably watch out for Austria, Algeria. They are both on 3 points. So the final game is going to be
very, very tricky one.
Even a draw for probably Algeria or Austria is not guaranteeing them qualifying for third losers. For best losers rather. So yeah, watch out match.
Now I think I'll go with what everyone has said. But I think I have something to say. Generally from this World Cup, I think Michael Olise is a better player than Lamine Yamal.
French team and the Spanish team are quite different. The Spanish team is not player dependent, even the French team. But now, the French team has a particular player they are playing their football around, which is Kylian Mbappe. So, Michael Olise, he might be performing, but he might not end up with as much as we were expecting to. Like a lot of GA, because of the likes of Kylian Mbappe in his team, Ousmane Dembele, who is also chasing the Ballon d'Or. And they have a whole lot of strikers, Bracola, Doué. But you see Spain, Yamal, even though they don't depend on him, he still always.
I feel like Michael Olise offers something special aside from the normal lounge ones and scoring
goals. Yeah, he's a very special player.
That edges him over Lamine Yamal for me.
Well, I don't know. I'm indifferent.
What do
I
you
won't say yes, I'm saying no.
So far, has been playing
very well. Well, whatever it is you have in mind, please tell us in the comment section. Thank you for staying with us on another episode of Box 18 Podcast. Please kindly like, share, and subscribe, please, guys.
I have something to say. Okay, you have to subscribe because of Ogumekon.
Please subscribe because of Ronaldo.
For Ronaldo, yes.
Subscribe because of Ronaldo.
Ogumekon.
Thank you very much. Au revoir, guys. See you in our next episode.